Hello there.
The objective of this recording session today is to finish the entire season 3 of Better Call Saul. I've got 3 more episodes to go, so let's record 3 episodes in a row, and you guys will probably see that I'm in the same attire each episode. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, today we are up to episode 8 of Better Call Saul season 3. My name is Elie Moses, a 23-year-old law and film student Sydney, Australia, shooting his shot, baby. This episode is titled Slip. I'm going to waste no more time. We're going to get into the reaction. We're going to have some fun with this. Let's go.
Let there be light.
Oh, is that Marco?
Light.
Oh, it is.
Hey, how'd you get up there when you were a kid?
Couple of milk crates. You
I'm
know?
guessing this is the old, like, service station store his father or his family used to operate.
All right. Barely get the words out of my mouth. He hightails it out of here to give it back. He can't find the guy, so he tapes it to the side of the register. He's hoping that this guy will come back so he can return it. After about a week, he starts talking about giving it to Father Mahoney for the poor box, so I make it disappear. And after that, every day after school, I'm checking the till. You know, something catches my eye, I stick it in the box, put it up there for good luck. So much for good luck.
It's a crying shame they lost this place.
They never should have bought it in the first place. My dad didn't have it in him.
Folks work so hard.
Yeah, they worked hard. They worked a lot of hours for a lot of years for nothing.
I don't know, Jimmy. You know, a lot of customers, everybody liked them.
Everybody liked him because he was a soft touch. You know? Every deadbeat in the neighborhood owed him money. You come in here with a sob story, you leave with a pat on the back and a gallon of milk. He could have made it work.
Took advantage
He could have sold
of him.
beer and cigarettes to the kids from Mary Margaret's, but oh no, not him. He's never gonna do what he had to do.
Bingo. Oh, that's Anita's husband.
Yeah, tribal police? Yeah, I was out on your property this afternoon.
I talked about that last episode where she talked about him potentially. Yeah, no, she talked about him going hiking and never returning and never finding the body. And I remember I was talking about, you know what, could there be a potential connection with him being a good Samaritan or hiking and coming across the wrong people, one of those individuals that were doing the truck drops and he just got involved at the wrong place, wrong time, and get taken out? Or was I like reading too much into it? And it turns out this might be the case.
I found a dead body off the Old Post Road.
And of course, I've recorded the times and dosages of the medicine.
This is very impressive, Charles.
And look at the trend.
It's good to see her back.
Day 1, pain of 7 and 8, even 8.5. Day 3, nothing higher than 5 1/4. And now, it's all 3s and 4s.
I love how precise he is with the
Later in the
with
session,
the
I'd like to
ratings.
give you some exercises and strategies that might help even more.
I'm all ears.
How do you see your next steps?
Well, clearly, with this kind of improvement, it won't be long before I'm back to work full time with no accommodations. And then soon after, I want to get back into court. I haven't argued a case in almost 3 years, so that's next. And I want to get these lights turned back on. I want this house to be full of music. I want to have a dinner party. Oh, hell, no. Great big celebration. I want 100 people in here.
Project
spilling out
X.
onto the lawn. I want caterers and a full bar. I want to be surrounded by friends and colleagues.
That's stirring.
Hey, good for you,
Those are
Chuck.
excellent
I'm rooting
goals.
for you on this road to
Doctor,
recovery.
I wouldn't have believed I could come so far so quickly. And I have to give you the lion's share of the credit.
It's remarkable. But Rome wasn't built in a day. I know rushing forward may be tempting, but it's important to give yourself time. You've just begun a journey that could take years.
If it's not real, Then what have I done?
It's all in the storyboards. Get set for the master shot.
Oh, we're back here.
Good. We about ready?
Just about.
I gotta hand it to you. This is the busiest weekday we've had in the last 6 months.
Oh, because they did it for free and then, yeah.
You know what? They are.
Excellent.
I know.
Oh, here. Ask them how much they charge for production of 7 top-flight TV commercials.
Okay, but why do we need 7 new ones in the first place? Yeah, what's to stop us from paying the station to just keep running the one we have?
That's not what we agreed to. How about that for starters? But that commercial, it doesn't actually belong to you. It's the real and intellectual property of Saul Goodman Productions.
I don't think so. I mean, it's our faces. It's our store.
And it's my commercial. And you can't run it without my permission.
Oh, okay. Want to play it like that? $450 is now off the table. Yeah, and that crew of yours? Yeah, just a bunch of UNM students. We can get those. We can get students. We can get students. Yes, we can. We can reshoot the ad. Yes. And then run that. How about that?
Guys, come on.
You gotta love the
wouldn't
chemistry
even
of the
be thinking
twins.
about a commercial if it wasn't for me.
Okay, we are not going to pay you $6,500 for something that we can do ourselves. You got it?
Seriously.
Seriously. Excuse us.
Another one bites the dust.
Anything we can help you with?
Wait, is it me or does the Saul Goodman Productions card have the same sort of font and design as some of the store banners here?
What?
Put that camera back up. Roll it.
It's not going to do it, Dan.
Don't give me any lip, okay? Just roll it. Make sure it's pointed in my direction.
It's all about output. Will you get out of it what you put into it? That's right. No, if you're gigging a lot. Are you gigging a lot?
Guys, sorry to interrupt. Just want to make sure there's no wiggle room here.
We are with customers right now. Please, all right? Just go. Thank you.
Okay, well, best of luck in all your future endeavors.
Go. Goodbye. Go. Sorry about that.
What's he up to here?
Are you okay?
It was
He
a
put-
drumstick. It was laying loose in the aisle.
He put a skateboard,
Somebody call an
kids.
ambulance.
He
No,
put a
you don't
skateboard,
need to.
kids.
I don't need... Oh, yes, an ambulance. That's a good idea. You guys have liability insurance, right?
Really?
Four-corner strategy.
Cheers to that.
Well, growing up where I did, there was pretty much nothing else to do.
We ought to be having this meeting out on the fairway.
Rich
I
people
think
style.
Kevin has a lot to cover.
Speaking of which, sorry, but I gotta ask.
Gotta
I
love
got a
Kevin.
friend, Billy Gatwin. He's a driller, has a small operation over near Farwell. Anyway, the poor bastard's tangled up in some kind of a interstate wrangle between Texas and New Mexico. Now, I can't make heads or tails of it, and neither can he. His lawyer was a local guy, completely over his head. So Billy's fired the guy, but now he doesn't know whether to shit or wind his watch. Pardon my French.
It's right this way.
Anyhow, I told him about the job you're doing for us, and I know he'd love to talk to you.
I suggest Big Sky. It's got all the beauty of Montana, but you don't have to wait as long in the lift lines.
Oh, wow. I can't tell you how flattering that is.
Remember, Kim's got her hands full with Utah and Colorado.
As far as I'm concerned, she's proven she can fill whatever we throw at her, and then some.
Kevin, your faith in me it means a lot. But when we first started working together, I promised you Mesa Verde would be my sole focus. And I meant it.
Well, sure, but I gotta
Hey
think.
there. I thought I saw some familiar faces.
Howard.
Kim,
Oh,
sit.
this is gonna be interesting.
I insist.
I just wanna pinpoint this out quickly. I feel like the load Kim is taking on, and if she like, this is all good. This is like a testament to how good she is as a lawyer. Obviously, getting referred to by clients, from her own clients, and getting work. It's great, which means more income, more money. But at the same time, there's only so much one person can handle, and she has no work-life balance at all at the moment. She's compromising everything, like even time with Jimmy, and just things she could possibly do. I mean, she probably doesn't even go to the gym anymore or do any of that stuff. And it's so important to have a work-life balance. And I feel like even though Jimmy is the one with a 12-month suspension, I feel like Kim is the one that needs a little hiatus at the moment, or just a little break, or even something in terms of like getting help, like hiring an additional lawyer, hiring a secretary to do some of that paperwork to, you know, unload the baggage. Yes, you can do the extent of the legal research, but however, when it comes to maybe preparing the documents, preparing briefs, have a paralegal, have an assistant to help you do that. Offload the baggage a little bit, and I feel like this can be dealt with a different way. I know it's going to cost more, but I feel like she's getting well taken care of from Mesa Verde. If she only has one client, that means they're paying her a lot and they're giving her a lot of work. But if she's taking on additional clients, especially from Kevin's friends, who probably may be a bit well off as well, I think it wouldn't help to get an additional individual or individuals to help out Kim here.
Kevin. Howard. Paige. Always wonderful to see you.
You too, Howard. How have you been?
Fantastic. Thank you. All's well with the expansion? I saw you got that branch approved on your original timeline after all.
We did, thanks to Ms. Wexler here.
Well, Kim's one of the best. You're lucky to have her.
She sure is, and we sure are.
Seems like just yesterday she was logging hours in doc review.
Oh,
Always
really?
a pleasure to see one of our proteges spread her wings and leave the nest.
Really, Hamlin? Really?
Well, I'll get out of your hair. Best of luck to all of you.
My guy rocked
too,
up to
Howard.
fire those strays. That's it. He just came across to like...
I appreciate that we've got you all to ourselves, but I'm thinking Billy just needs a
I'm
consultation.
so sorry, but would you excuse me for just a moment?
Sure.
There was no need to go across and say that to Kim. Yeah, say hi, be nice, but really? Doc review?
I've had the salmon here and the filet. If you like sea scallops, they're fantastic. Kim, hello again.
Howard, sit. I insist. Sorry to interrupt. I just needed to give Howard something.
Folks, this is Kim Wexler, a former member of our firm. Kim, this is the team from O'Malley Industries.
Oh, of course. I remember Lauren.
Good to see you again, Kim. This is Jack Sweet, our new CFO.
Oh, hello.
Pleasure.
Nice to see you too, Henry, Nick.
How are you, Austin? Good to meet you.
Nice.
Oh, is that her student fees? March 4, 2003, $14,815.
Nice to meet you. Good to see all of you. Have a wonderful lunch, Howard.
Yeah, right back at you. I
Sorry
will
to hold
fire
things up.
back.
Not at all.
Okay. Kevin, if you want to give me Mr. Gatwood's number, I'd be happy to speak to him.
That's great.
She got that off her chest.
Once
She's
I
like,
understand what's going on, I'll...
A bit of motivation there.
It'll take very good care of him.
I leave it in your capable hands.
I like
You
Kevin.
talk. The good news is the filing requirements are very similar to what we submitted for Arizona.
Oh, good.
Thanks again, Kim. I'll let Billy know you'll be calling, and we'll talk tea time soon.
Sounds good. All
See
right.
you soon, Kim.
Bye. Here.
I just love how Kevin, you know, he's just a businessman. As long as things go his way, things get done, he's like the best person
What the
ever.
hell
He's
is
loving life.
I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Look, Howard, you were very generous when I left HHM, but it never sat right with me that you covered my law school loans.
Seemed to sit right at the time.
I appreciate the gift, but now that I'm able to afford it, I want to pay you back.
Well, you appreciate the gift.
Yes, I do.
You know what I'm doing in there? Take a guess. I'm doing damage control, and I'm doing it 3 meals a day for the past 2 weeks with every one of our clients. I'm busting my ass, trying to repair the reputation of the firm after you and Jimmy dragged it through the mud.
I did everything in my power to defend my client.
Oh, is that what you're calling it?
That's the job, Howard. And by the way, it was all very convenient for you to ignore Chuck's illness when it suited you.
So I take you out of the mailroom, put you through law school, mentor you, and then when you leave and stab me in the back, that's my fault? I'm not cashing this. Kim, your debt is forgiven, but anything else, that's on you.
That's 14 grand saved.
All Jimmy and I did was show the situation for what it is. And if you are hiding that from your clients, well, Howard, that's on you.
All right. We get the tag team match. We got a little bit of a 1v1 between Kim and Howard. You gotta practice the slip, baby. Practice the slip.
Yellow bananas, green grapes, orange Oranges.
Yo, shout out Chuck for manning this. Maybe he pushed his limits a bit too far there.
All set?
Yeah. Courier on the way?
20 minutes.
Great. They'll need this back at Gatwood Oil by EOD. What's...
Did he get a guitar as compensation?
I sold the rest of my ads.
That must be a relief.
Uh-huh. They love the response they got. They're so impressed they threw in this baby. Something about one and only Richie Blackmore.
And, lying on the floor helps you with your fingering?
That's what's... Nah,
What?
It was during productions. Crazy stuff happens. It's a long story, but the big picture, I'm up one guitar.
When did this happen?
Yesterday.
I saw you yesterday. You were fine.
That was Tuesday.
Jimmy, I wasn't...
Just take it so we're square, all right?
Okay.
Sorry. My back hurts like hell, and people suck.
Hey, you did it to yourself.
Okay.
I mean, you believe me, right?
Yes. Feel better, Jimmy? Just is it too late to get a hold of the courier?
To what do I owe the pleasure? Well, I wish it was just a social call, but unfortunately we do have an issue we need to discuss. What's that? It concerns your malpractice insurance. There's... Well, we should sit and talk it through.
Yeah, what happened with the insurance? I didn't find out what happened. Hey, at least Chuck firmed it. Shout out to Chuck. Took out the AC. A lot of characters have to firm certain situations in this episode. Nacho got to firm the heat. Crazy 8 still got the scars from the beating. The bruises.
This one looks funny.
Bring it here.
You see, is it fake?
Too easy.
No, it's fine.
I'm so sorry, Don Hector.
I hope the chef doesn't see him.
Carlos?
Nacho?
I'm heavy. Took care of that problem over on 5th. That crew won't bother us no more.
Hey, do me a favor. Shut up.
you're good.
Okay. See you next week.
He didn't even bother saying it. It's like, he ain't gonna get a reply from him. I love how drawn out this whole sequence has been. Only one component left. Just slip it back in.
An extra more espresso?
Dude, perfect. Dude, perfect. One of them trick shots. He's done it! I've never seen Nacho in a state like this. Add to that, did he also make it? Did he also take out the AC and take out the whole sort of aircon system to make sure that everyone was sweating so he didn't stand out because of all the stress and anxiety and that he was nervous and sweating because of the situation? I'm guessing that's why he took it out, to make it look more natural and that everyone was sweating. Everyone had sweat patches, not just him, and he stood out from the entire crowd. Pretty smart right there. Learning from Mike. Chuck had to firm the supermarket visit. Jimmy's got to firm the back pain.
It's my kid. My mom just called.
You're not supposed to be on the phone.
I know, but she's sick. She called pneumonia at daycare. She's in the hospital. Please, can I go?
Sure, you can go, but you're not getting credit.
Come on, can't I just go and come right back? I have to get my hours done this week. Judge says so.
Judge told you, huh? Sounds like that's on you.
Well, this guy's a pretty... Oh, he was... Was he lying about that as well, I'm guessing?
To ditch this, how much?
Leave me alone, yo.
Come on, you want to get you a deal or what?
Man, I was just trying to see my sick kid.
Oh, okay, he's
You're trying to sell something you shouldn't have to someone who shouldn't be buying it. Hey, no judgments, all right? The man's got to make a living. I'm just saying, the way you make yours rhymes with mugmealer.
What are you, a narc?
I'm the guy who's gonna get you out of here and let you keep your hours.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How you gonna do that?
Let me worry about the how, okay? You just... $700 and you're gone.
I don't have $700.
Hey, you got a couple grand in your sock.
$700. You can get me out of here.
The hell's this?
Resting. Hurt my back.
Get up.
Nope. My back's killing me.
Suit yourself. You're not getting your hours.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna give me my hours.
Oh, yeah? How do you figure that?
Because if you don't, I'm gonna sue you.
Hate to break it to you, smart guy, but you signed a waiver.
Signed a waiver with the city. But I'm not suing the city. I'm suing you, personally.
You can't do that.
Buddy. This is the land of the free and the home of the lawsuit. I sure as shooting can. And you know what? I think I'll bring that guy in with me and make it a class action thing.
What's he got to do with it?
You knowingly prevented him from visiting his child in the hospital. If that isn't intentional infliction of emotional distress, what is?
That's crazy.
Crazy hasn't even started. I can also sue you for failure to approve community service hours.
You're never gonna win that.
Maybe, maybe not. In order to find out, we gotta do some math. Let's see. A lawyer's gonna cost you about $90 an hour. You're looking at 8 to 12 months of litigation minimum.
I'll represent myself.
Great, bring it on. You got a car? You got a house? A pension? Kiss it all goodbye. Look, out here, you might be King Douche Nozzle, but in court, you are little people. Look, the judge and I will gladly spend the next 5 years in the courtroom. But for you, it's expensive. It's very, very expensive. It's third mortgage expensive. So, I'm offering you
His mouth
a simple
dropped.
choice. You can go to your wife, you can explain to her you're about to lose your job, your pension, whatever pinhole of a reputation you've got at the bowling alley on Glow Ball Sundays, or let my friend here visit his sick daughter in the hospital, and you can let me rest my back on the sacred, now litter-free New Mexico soil. Oh, and we keep our hours.
He hit him with the law talk.
Fine. Asshole.
That was an asshole move. He threatened everything he owned, everything he had.
Well, go on. Get out of here.
Hey, man. That was some Jedi mind shit.
Jedi mind.
That's 700 I done never spent. Here you go. I'm out.
Easy money.
Yo, I'm on my way.
This guy probably got another deal going on. Flippin' Jimmy. Los pollos a mano. We're meeting Gus, baby.
I've got a problem I think you can help me with. I've got cash I can't spend. About $200,000. If anything happens to me, my family will never see it. Now, it seems to me you opened this place to solve a similar problem.
And you think that solution could be applied to you?
A one-time arrangement.
It would be unwise for us to be publicly associated. Wouldn't you agree?
Because of the Salamancas.
If they were to take notice, there would be consequences for both of us.
I'm thinking a paper transaction.
Even so. Perhaps there is a way. One with a degree more difficulty. But one I may be able to arrange.
Would 20% overcome this difficulty?
I would not take money from your family.
Hey. Let's go. Hey, that was a yet another like sort of slow paced, slow building episode, but they're planting little seeds here and there for something bigger to come. It's all leading to I don't know if it's going to be a crazy conclusion this season, or it's all leading to something that's going to be amazing in the end. And I loved the character development in these sort of like lesser episodes or slow burning episodes. Like I could sit here and admire the show as it goes along, because everyone has their own aura in this show. Everyone has their own presence on screen that I can get by and watch, and the minutes tick over without me even noticing. And it's absolutely fantastic. You know, Jimmy's just trying to find ways over the like remaining 12 months or whatever's left of the 12-month suspension to try and make up his half. And it's entertaining to see him try and make up those ways. And then obviously you got Kim doing her things, but interesting situation here happening with Chuck and his insurance, whatever Jimmy did in the end there. And it's going to be interesting to see with whatever happened with the insurance, if Chuck pinpoints that Jimmy was up to it, and then that's how it's going to sort of get them back involved and in like sort of tussling with one another, because it's been quiet on that front. Everyone's sort of doing their own means, and it was only this episode where we got to see Kim interact with Howard and have their little exchange, because everyone seems to be, you know, Howard's doing his damage control from the situation in court. Chuck is on his road to recovery. Jimmy's doing his things, and Kim is doing his things. And then obviously you got still Mike's entangled with the Salamancas and Tuco and no, Tuca's in prison, sorry, Hector, and obviously Gus now. They're the only ones that sort of have a diverging path in this storyline. The lawyers and the law side of things, everyone's been doing their own thing, but there might be a slight converging now of the storylines, and it's going to be interesting to see that unfold. So yeah, I've finished now episode 8 of Better Call Saul season 3. I'm going to get on to episode 9 straight after this. It's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.